Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we are here in our factory. I have grenaded a bunch of these trees because I would love to start building our, we're going to extend the bust first of all, not bust, first of all, and then we are going to build some nanobots because they can help us a lot. I really love nanobots. They are an absolutely awesome mod, and they're made by Nexila, who is a sort of a god amongst modders. He's very, very good, makes so many lovely quality of life mods that you've probably seen in other playthroughs. He makes Picker Extended and nanobots, of course, and also autofill, which you have probably seen on many, many playthroughs. So we're going to get those going. We need to research the tech. It's right here, nanobots, early bots. There we go. So let's research that real quick and get that going. Now, for iron, we have 8 lanes of iron that we need to connect, and we need to balance them in some way. So what I want to do here is we're going to need to balance this from the standpoint of a balancer, because we don't actually have one that's split like this. We need to get out our regular balancer, which is an 8-to-8 that I like to use. It's this one. You'll see what I mean. That, yeah, it would run into the copper line. So we don't want to do that. We want to instead just put it a far enough distance away that we can get all of our lines working. All right, so let's go ahead and make this thing. I like to put it in splitters first. It's easier. There we go. And then we'll do our undergrounds. Oopsies. Oh, no, it's the wrong way. Reverse that. Right. This one, I should have used the picker tool or the pipette tool, whatever you like. Yeah, I think Nexila was the one who started with the picker tool, and the devs actually liked it so much they put it in the vanilla game. So it's a pretty high compliment from the developers, and it's a good thing that Nexila's been making mods, because he's awesome at doing it. Sometimes this is very hard to read. I think this goes this way, maybe? That looks like it goes that way, maybe. I really need nanobots for this task, as it happens. But I don't want them to put down all the other ghost stuff that I have, because it's not really necessary. Okay, something's gone very wrong here. Maybe this one goes that way, I think. Okay, that's probably right. You can always check the blueprint and see what it says as well. There we go. That looks approximately right. Where is it? There it is. Yep, this is obviously, it's made in blue belts, but we are comparing, I'm just kind of looking at it. Yeah, this looks right. Okay, fantastic, nice. So then we can also just take these lanes down. This one is going to come from here. So not even going to need this on this side. And then the next ones are just going to come in as per usual. Now this one, so what I'm doing here is we're doing a balance of lanes. I don't think I have to tell you that 1 lane of iron cannot possibly fill 8 lanes of iron. It's just not possible. So when we need more production, we will need to get more production. But this is just in case we need to split off other lines, and so they'll be in place, right? There we are. But we are going to try for a very nice throughput factory. And to that end, I think we're just going to take 1 line at a time here. As you can see, I have brought over green circuits as well. I've made the corner on that. So let's just put these guys down. Okay. I don't know why Bitdefender insists on putting a security report thing on my screen when clearly I'm playing Factorio. It's like, don't you know what's more important? All right, nanobots research. Now we also want to get increasing the range and the speed at which they work. So we're going to get those real quick as well. Okay. And to start off, so this is where our smelting ends for the bus. So we can build anything in this area. Now steel is going to be probably like down here-ish on the bus. Is it too high? Have I done this too high? Oh dear. Oh well. It'll be fine, right? Right. Oh, and I forgot we need to have this gap over here as well. Right, well, let me take these lines along with us. I could actually start picking up some of these stone bricks to make a nice walkway as well. That's another thing that I would like to do. So we're going to get these guys going as well. There we go, 6, and these guys cross this way. Remember, there's 2 belts that belong underneath these. I did not say underneath these, I said underneath these. Slight joke there, humor, haha, good stuff. Anyway, so I think that steel can actually come here-ish. I'll have like 2 belts for steel right there. Oh no, that's not. Nope. We have these 2 here. We have 2 spaces. Come on, brain, you can do it. It'll be fine. And these will be for steel. Okay, good. We have all of our primary materials ready to go. All right, let's keep on researching fun stuff here. Keep on going. Was that speed or range? Oh, that's range. I don't really care about range as much as speed. I love the speed. Yeah, let's go. So let's figure out how to pull off a main bus. Now, I'm not going to fill in all of these belts right now. It's not necessary. But eventually they will all be filled in. And the purpose of a main bus is basically to convey material through all of your assembly lines. And other lanes that are these extra ones, like these are all going to be iron, these are all green circuits, and these are all going to be copper. They replenish the lanes that are being taken off of. And eventually we're going to sort of deplete them, and then we may even need to have more material injected onto the bus, kind of like at a later point, wherever that happens to be. Wait, is this all? Huh? Whoa, it is actually all steel down there. Wow, that's a lot of steel space. Anyway, so that's kind of how this is going to work. So let me just give you an example of how to take things off the bus. I want to start to make some nanobots. First nice thing, we're going to need to make a nano emitter. You only need 1 of those. It's like a weapon, basically. I'm going to craft it in my inventory. But we need construction bots, and oh, we could do termite bots. They cost 5 iron and 1.5 copper. And grenades are how much? 5 iron and 10 coal. I kind of like grenades better because we have abundance of coal. Copper is harder to come by, so we won't be making the termite bot. Well, I guess we could make a few. Right, so we're going to need to make iron axes and repair packs. Let's see what the requirements for those are. Iron axe, where is it? Oh my god, I only ever make one at the beginning of the game. It needs an iron stick and an iron plate, so basically iron. They need repair packs, which need iron and gears and electronic circuits. So these take 1 second to make. How long do these take? Half a second. Repair packs take a half a second also. So these, if we make machines for these, we can make 2 machines making construction bots if we want. All right, so right, we got our speed. Let's keep on getting the speed up on this. I also want to, let me just get our brick. I'm going to kind of, oh, excuse me, don't do that. I'm going to basically do the borders of this brick thing because otherwise it's just like I will run out of brick. I know I'll run out of brick. Can I just, aha, there we go. This will show me where it needs to go, basically. I could even do it bigger if I wanted to. Yeah, we might have this whole thing in brick. I don't know. We can also grab brick off of this line to replenish our supply. I could also put a box out here to collect some. Now I'm kind of sorry that I made that gigantic piece there. I should have just done sort of a neat little border along here, like this, so it would not annoy people. Because I know it will. I know it will annoy certain people. You know what? We'll just go ahead and delete that bit. Or, alternatively, we could have nanobots place it down, as long as I have enough bricks. But I think we'll just leave it here for now, like this. Okay. You know what? We'll work on this as nanobots are being constructed. How about that? Right. So we're going to make our first assembly line, and we want to make this... okay, so we do have our splitter here. We're going to need a splitter for copper. So let's just go ahead and make that now. It's right there. So I think we'll put it at the end here. Have I made a 4-way splitter in this game yet? I don't think so. Or they call it 4-to-4 splitter. Ooh. Ooh. We might need more coal. It's getting to be less and less because 2 miners have run out. All right, that would not be good. We don't want it to run out. Okay, to make a 4-to-4 splitter, basically, I like to start at the other end, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I like to start at this end, put in a splitter there, count 3 spaces, and we'll have one in the middle. And then I just put in my belts this way. I think I must have done this. And then you just do the sideways belts. And that is your perfect 4-to-4 splitter. And it will perfectly split this one lane into equal parts. Of course, this one is backed up, but yeah, you'll see. This one, obviously, this is getting this bits from there. But right, we want to start after the turn here. So we'll go straight up and start making this nanobot construction. So we're going to need a couple of assemblers. Let's have one here. Let's have this. Okay, what we're going to do is have a space of 3. So I just basically put down a ghost blueprint here for that. This one is going to be making... Wait, what do we need again? We need repair packs and iron axe. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is more complicated than I want it to be. Right, so we're going to start off with making iron sticks here for the iron axe. I can get my research going, right? Yeah, just keep on going. Thank you very much. No, I need other stuff for that? Really? Oh, all right. I didn't want to get to plastics just yet. Anyway, it'll be fine. This is going to be making iron axes. This is probably one of the only times you will ever have an iron axe on the belt. So we're going to put our fast inserter this way. And then this is going to output onto its own belt. And we'll also, so we're going to have our belt here. And we're going to have the second item needed for the construction, which is the repair packs. Now the repair packs are going to need iron gear wheels. Okay, it looks like we can't support 2 machines unless we get 2 iron gear wheels made per second. Or per half a second, I should say. Let's just do 1. 1 is fine. If we wanted to, we could put like 2 gear machines like this. If we wanted, well, I guess we could technically. We don't need them that fast. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right. This one is going to be iron gear wheels. So if you see how this works, we're going to get iron gear wheels from here, and then we're going to grab some electronic circuits off the line. Just going to go this way. Now, the actual nanobots, what do they need? They just need those 2 items, so they do not actually need the circuits, but the termite bots do, and I think we should try them out. So we'll have these guys going, let's just use this that way. We're going to have our materials coming in from that side, and then this side is going to basically take the output. It's going to be a half a lane of repair packs and a half a lane of iron axes. Right. This first lane is going to be iron because we're going to need a ton of it. So this needs iron and that needs iron. Does this one? No, it just needs green circuits. So let's get a couple of long arms for green circuits, which are going to come in that line. We're going to use 2 because it needs 2 per half a second and we have no stack size bonus. Now these are going to need that. Perfect. Okay, let's just get our power poles aligned here, and we'll get our needed stuff. Actually, we could, I don't know if we want to, this is obviously way too long for a single belt. I think, let's have our running, well, wait, where's the, it's toward the top, huh? I think I'd like to copy and paste this thing. Get rid of this and choose tiles also. Okay. I just want to paste it down. There we go. Okay, cool. So now I know where the railroad track is, and we definitely need to go under the railroad track. That obviously is a requirement. The path itself, I don't know. Let's just leave the path off, and we can change it later if we want to. Right, and we're going to split off of this main bus right here. And now we have iron flowing. Yay! Let's get green circuits to come as well. Now green circuits is going to come up this way. This is a very, very simple assembly, as you can probably tell. Whoops. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. The misclicking is severe. Right. For this, let's grab, can we get that? No, we need oil for this, and I do not want to research oil until we actually get there. Could research landfill, though. That's okay. We might need that in the future. All right, so we have stuff, but we have no power, alas. Power is kind of along the top side of this thing. I really should get the advanced power. Do I have them? I might. Oh, I have them. Oh my god. I have them and I'm not making them yet, which is sad. But you know what? This is okay because we're just saving ourselves some future work. It'll be good. Okay. There we are. Nice. Okay, so this is immediately going to start making these tools and axes, which you would never ever see on a belt. It's very entertaining to me. Anyway, got landfill. Yeah, I think we're good. Now these guys can go into making nanobots. So I'm going to place one down for nanobots, and then I'm going to place a ghost, and then I'm going to place another one. Now why did I place a ghost? Which is shift click, by the way. I placed it because these are 3 tiles tall, and I want a 3 tile thing. Because I'm going to I want to have a couple of chests here, and this one's going to go there, and that one's going to go there, and they're going to store some stuff for us. I think we want maybe like 4 stacks of this one and 1 stack of this. So this one's going to be making regular nanobots, and this one making termites. So they both need these materials, and this one needs electronic circuits. So this one's going to grab these guys with that, and this is going to grab these with that. There we go. Perfect. In fact, I might move this inserter up here just to be in range of, oh, the power pole. Look at that. I'm going to move that chest because I like to have my power poles. Well, darn it. Does it? Yeah, okay, I have to replace that one as well. That's okay, though. Right, there we go. We can just store these guys out here. Let's have one machine filled with those. All right, they are going swimmingly along, as you can see. So we have 10 in the chest. It's very exciting. This is very, very exciting. So how do you use nanobots? I don't even have enough materials. I'm going to have to go. Let's go and get some belts. And we'll also go and get, well, we don't really need furnaces. We can use the inserters. I really would like to start off with proper furnaces, the steel furnaces for this. But yeah, we need to build them all because I'm tired of walking back here. We do not need to walk back here. We just need to have our mall built. It's a thing. Also, one of the things that I don't really like about termite bots is that they eat wooden poles. So if you have wooden poles going out into the wilderness, yeah, life is not good then. You have to watch for them. Right, belts, inserters, and I guess I can get these green circuits. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I actually need this much steel plate. Let's put these back in here. And go. Yeah, I already had plenty on me. I didn't even think about it. What else we need? Yeah, this copper cable can go back in the circuit machine. Okay, and I can just grab these bricks as I'm going along, and we can start filling in some of the brickwork up there. Later on, we may or may not choose to use concrete, depending on our proclivities. Okay. Wow, we can get a whole bunch of this filled in. That's very nice. Of course, we'll have to fix that train track, but that's okay for now. It's fine. It's just fine for now. Also, like, massive stuff like this, I really don't want to waste nanobots doing. So I'm trying to get out of range of where they might put stuff down. But they can only use stuff from your inventory. So it's pretty important to remember. Right, let's try these guys out. We can try out the termites and the regular nanobots. So to use, all you need to do is stand in range of stuff and then click the switch to the next weapon, which I think is tab, and there they go. You can see them placing all the things and all the stuff. However, this is not a really good use for them because a lot of the stuff is very easy to place, like belt. I would rather place belt myself. Furnace columns are not the best use of these guys, but the maul is, so I'm going to have them stop. Let's go back to our regular weapon, and then they'll stop placing them. Each nanobot container, these guys, can approximately place 10 items. I'm not sure why they're not stopping. Are they going to keep on going? I might have already just released X amount. So anyway, which is nice. This is just done. So I love nanobots. They're so good. We're going to keep them until we build them all for sure. So I've had requests to build like assembly lines without using blueprints. And I don't know if this is just one person or if many people want to see this more often. The mall we're going to do with a blueprint, but I want to show you how to make a small mall, for example, to get things kind of going. I need to build some assemblers, so let's grab some iron here. Let's make a few of these guys. Yep, we need more iron. More iron all the time. I shouldn't be grabbing it from here. I should be grabbing it from down here. Yeah, let's make some more iron, more stuff. And I will show you firstly how to build a belt array, which is probably one of my very favorite structures in Factorio, just to make. And we're gonna get that going. And, you know, after we make this, we're going to do our mall, and we might even delete these early structures, but it's just kind of like for an example, so you guys can see how to make them. All right, let me just make all of those things. Do we have enough stuff? We don't have, oh, darn it, we don't have enough inserters. All right, let me make a whole bunch of inserters because these things are necessary. You know what? We might even make our inserter mall first. Let's make an inserter mall and the mall for assembling machines as well, because I would rather not have to craft a single other machine. I'm just like done. I'm good, thanks. Right. So for inserters, we need to start off with the basic inserter, which needs electronic circuits, gears, and plates. Now, a lot of these inserters need gears, so we're going to put those on the line. They also need plates. Other things that we're going to put on this line are also assembling machines. They need gears also and plates. So the first thing we want to start off with this kind of a line is we're going to build a line starting here. And we want our, we're going to have gears coming along this line here. Let's just kind of, I like to kind of line them up at a certain distance from stuff. I could put them here, technically, I should, but I feel like it's just a little bit crowded. We want iron to come in on the inside of this belt. That's the first thing we want to do. So we're going to make gears, and the gears are going to take iron off and they're going to put gears on. So basically we want half of this belt to be empty, and that's the half on the right hand side, because the inserter, remember, always puts on the far side of the belt. Okay, so let's get iron and just kind of walk through this whole process here. Okay, there we go. Now, we want to make sure that we have power coming along here. Let's use a bigger power pole, just because it handles this very nicely. Oh dear. And you know what? I forgot to do exactly what I said I was supposed to do. What we need to do is not this. Okay, I'm going to clear this line and forget I did that. That was a bad thing. That was very bad of me. Very, very bad. Bad KOS. No. No. To get it on the half a line, what you can do, if it's this half of the line, which it's not, but what you can do is this kind of thing and have this do that way. That's how to get it on the near side. But if you want it on the far side, let's just take this off and then clear it. On the far side, basically get your splitter there and do something similar. We're going to have that going there and that one going there. Oopsies. Come on. There we go. So this way, basically, this blocks this entrance, so it thinks it's going on a half a belt. So when the gear machine picks up this stuff, let me grab these other things from the end. It's going to pick up the iron, and then it's going to place it on the far side of the belt. And the iron is also going to travel, because remember, we do need iron for these various different inserters and stuff. So what goes into an inserter? This is going to be the middle inserter, because this is needed both by the long-handed inserter and the fast inserter. So I want to place down first, this is going to be our red inserter here. We're going to place I think we can do this 2 away. Yeah, I think that's fine. And we can do this 3 away, this one. And we'll have our yellow inserter here, and these can be the blue inserters. So this one, I'm going to need to grab these things up. And let's see, I think we'll put, the green chips can go where? Do these need a lot of them? No, just one. They could have a red inserter grabbing them, or we could take it from the other side as well. What do these machines need? They need a bunch of stuff. Wait. Oh, we could do miners as well on here. I think I'm going to put the circuits on the other side, because basically it leaves more room for putting extra inserters in case they're too slow. So we're going to put the green circuits here. We're going to go like this. No, I ran out. Oh no. Yeah, we need the belt array as well. Clearly. Very definitely. There we are. Make sure we can get these green chips up here. That's all we need. We don't need anything else on this line. But we do need to connect these guys together. So I think what we'll do is have a long-handed inserter going from this machine to that. And why do we have a gap of 2 spaces? Basically so that we can have a box here that will collect our red inserters. And we only want like 1, 2 stacks at a time. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to put our power pole in the center. That's why I leave the center square open most of the time. And we'll put that power pole there. Right, so you need gears and plates. So let's grab those guys in. And you also, yeah, you do need those as well. Okay, so take the inserters. And there we go. We now have inserters being made. Now between this one and that one, I want to have a chest that will have a, well, actually we could use that one, that's fine. We want to have a little bit of a stockpile here of these guys. And we'll want to have like 100 in there. And these guys go into building filter inserters. And they also go into building stack inserters. I don't really want to have a huge stockpile of filter inserters. I don't think we're going to need them that often. So basically, I'm just going to put another thing here. But you can basically extend this entire alignment here. you know, as much as you want. You can also put these guys on a small belt to connect them to both filter inserters and stack inserters if you like. Now that we have this sorted out, I would love to build 2 more items. Whoopsies, there. But this is not the, I'm not going to be using this inserter array for long, I don't think, because I'd much rather have the mall. Because the mall has like more gear processing, more gear making and stuff like that. So it's better suited for this sort of thing. Right, I want to have, oh, right. Yes, this, okay. I'm doing this a little bit out of the order that I would have probably done it, but it's okay. All right, this one goes there, that one goes there. And technically we only need 2 spaces between these, but doesn't matter. Does not matter that much. You can use any amount of chests that you want. Any size chest, I mean. You can use wooden ones. I mean, a lot of people, oh yeah, use steel. No, you don't have to use steel. If you're only using 2 squares in the chest, who cares about steel? There is a legitimate claim to be made for if you have a bunch of biters and they are eating your stuff. Yeah, you would want to use steel because they have higher hit points, but you still have to get to them in time. Okay, so we're going to use assembly machine 2 here, but we're going to have number 1 over here, like that. And this is just going to be a direct feed because I think we've actually already recycled all of our assembling machines as it happens. So, and these have a stack of 2 sizes there. This can probably use another inserter because it is just really slow in getting all of the gears required. And as these guys are building, of course, we're going to run out of supplies. As you can see, we're already running out of iron. But that's okay. You know, I mean, these kind of arrays are meant to run not all the time. Mostly because, you know, you don't need them to run all the time. They're not required in science in this array. I mean, mining drills are required in science, but they're going to be in their own special building line. So anyway, as these guys build inserters, we will be getting plenty of supplies now, and I'm quite happy with this kind of thing here. So we actually have run out of time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is the beginning of nanobots and the mall. We'll probably use the nanobots to build the mall, and then let me know what you guys think. If you like them, then we can use them. If not, let me know, and I will make it much more vanilla experience because I intended this series to be vanilla. So that really doesn't bother me. I'm happy to do that. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.